Okay, I'm going to do a part 3.
Part 3 continuation of the XRP. Okay, since I made the call, I feel obligated just to finish this round up here. Okay, now I made the call. As I stress again, I made the call somewhere here. It went up to the downtrend line. Okay, this is the downtrend line that we're looking at. Okay, and there's two downtrend line. They managed to close above the downtrend line, and on top of that, it was just back onto the intersection between the downtrend line and the horizontal resistance line. This line, no, the stock did not close above this resistance line at all. Okay, for the past 1 year. Okay, past 1 year, or at least up to from July onwards, they have not closed below. So this stock has kind of trading in an ascending wedge. Okay, with a ascending line here. Okay, every time you touch it, it comes down. You touch it, goes up. You touch it, goes down. You touch it, goes up. Now, however, there was a case when this stock actually penetrated through the minor downtrend line, downtrend line, resistance line, and hit the horizontal resistance line, and after that it just came down, and after that it just retraced all the back to the ascending line. Okay, last night I made the call somewhere here. Okay, last night the video was showing that it's actually now penetrating through the horizontal resistance line. I think Dave wrote to me and says he wanted to buy. I says yes, I'm quite confirmed that it actually penetrated through the resistance lines, because based on the 4-hour chart, it looks something like this. All right. You see, this was the 2 bar. Okay, all right, he crossed the resistance line back on 29 November. Okay, horizontal resistance line, and after that it came down again, the price rejection. Okay, this is a bearish engulfing candle, engulfing the previous candle and the 4-hourly chart, and after that it started to retrace back. Now over here it went up, and as I said in the previous video just last night, okay, if it trades higher than this bar without a price rejection, the breakout is quite confirmed. Okay, so it actually traded higher, and I entered about 2 grand into this stock here, about 2.7, and boom, it went up. Okay, so this bar here is important now. So what is going to happen now? Okay, currently at this point in time, what we are seeing is this. Okay, I'm going to go back to the daily chart. Okay, what we're going to see is this downtrend line is gone. It's no longer in play. This downtrend line is gone. It's no longer in play. This downtrend line is no longer in play. This line used to be resistance, will become support. Okay, previous resistance will become support, because anyone who saw off the stock here is now regretting their decisions, and if it comes back to this price, they will buy it again. Okay, all right, so this line has become support. This line here, okay, at the 40-cent mark, used to be a resistance line, because the stock actually traded in early 18th of May 2017, traded up to 40 cents, and after that start to move back. Okay, 40 cents, and after move back here. All right, so this is a resistance line. Okay, all right, now previous high. Now, however, the stock actually in this morning actually went above this line. You see that this line went above this line. Now this candlestick is still being traded at this point in time. The market is alive, is now traded at this point in time. Now, will it close above this line? If it close above this line, okay, this line becomes support. Okay, this line becomes support. Now, for those guys who have bought the stock here, okay, all right, do not sell. You don't sell because it actually penetrated through this line. Okay, I want to see it close above this resistance line, and this one becomes support. Right, we will find another entry point to add to our position. When you add upwards, okay, your dollar averaging your cost upwards. Okay, your cost basis will be somewhere here. Imagine you got $100 here, you got $100 here. Your average price will be somewhere here. So if the stock pulls back to here, pulls back all the way to here and goes, okay, this will be a stop loss. You're far away from where the stock is. Okay, far away from the stock, and if you touch it, okay, you come out clean. You don't lose a single cent. Okay, all right. So for those guys who have not bought the stock, it is very, very dangerous to buy at this point in time. Why? Because this is resistance, this is support. Look how far you're from support. This is considered resistance yet until such time that this candlestick close above this line. It must close above this line to ensure, to be very, very clear that this one is no longer valid. And therefore, it will try to find a way it may pull back, it may retrace back somewhere here, it may retrace back here, bounce it off here. Okay, very much like what ETH is. Okay, go to the daily chart. Okay, go to the daily chart, you will see the effect of this thing. Right, it's the same thing. This is the resistance line on the weekly chart. Used to be resistance, it penetrated through the resistance line, came back, touch it. Okay, try to touch it, try to break through, no, become support, and after that it bomb when it goes up again. So this, people buy with confidence here. All right, people buy with confidence here because they know that there is a support line that is very, very close to them, and people will continue to buy at this region here. Right, so this is how you buy stocks. Okay, same thing here. You need to see this thing for XRP. You need to close above this and see how it trades around this region here. A very important thing for those guys who have bought the stock. Okay, make sure the take profit line. Okay, there's a stop loss line, and there's stop loss setting and the take profit setting. Set it to the maximum. Okay, how to set it to the maximum is very simple. Just key in 100. Okay, it will tell you take profit cannot be higher than $3.00, $3.3 and $3.887. Okay, just press OK. All right, press update, and there you go. Okay, everyone should be set to the maximum. Why? Because the way the stock is moving, it may reach $1 very, very fast. Okay, the default setting is 50% of your purchase price. You want it to run all the way to 110, 120, 200%. Okay, so you don't set it to 50%, because if you set it 50% and if you have bought here, you will have automatically sold off here, and you miss out on the entire move here. Okay, entire move here. All right, I mentioned that in my one of the broadcasts that says that set your stop loss to $1. Okay, now the way it is moving, I do not know. I think it's better to set it to the maximum. At this point in time, it's $3. Okay, all right. When it reaches $1, okay, we'll see how it trades. All right, now at this point in time, we look at it while I'm talking. This stock is actually moving up. Now, if you go to the hourly chart, you can see the hourly chart. The hourly chart, each bar is 1 hour trading. It goes up, okay, at about close to 6 a.m. in the morning. People woke up, says, wow, we've broken up, and they start buying, okay, not knowing that they're actually very close to the resistance line, and the market and the traders sell it off. Okay, all right, sell it off, and after that they start to pull back. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, this seems like at 0.362 cents. Okay, it seems like it is the new support level, but we do not make decision on the hourly chart. We just want to see the action, the price action in the hourly, but we do not make decisions on hourly. It seems like it is going to be the support, okay, because after that, for the last 4 hours, he has been slowly climbing up from here, trading up to here again. Now, my feel, okay, what I think is that it will probably close above 40 cents today. Okay, but however, what I think is not important. What the chart prints is important. So we will just wait for how the chart prints again. Now this eToro has a slight problem, is that if you move your scale up like this, it seems like, wow, this thing has moved a lot. Now, generally, I do not want to get influenced by this. I normally set it lower. Since this move is not too much, but on the percentage wise, okay, it is actually quite a big move. Okay, it is quite a big move. I can tell you this is a big move. We're looking at about close to, from last night purchase price. Last night purchase price, we're looking at about 40%. 40%. Okay, so my investment of $2,200, the $200 was previous investment. It just keep me watching the stock all the time. Okay, whether up or down is not important, but the $2,000 in is about 40% return at this point in time. Okay, so my money grows up by 40% in just a single day. Right, so if it goes and close above the 40 cents, okay, this thing is set. Okay, I got another $1,000 on the stand, on the side. Okay, waiting to add to position. Okay, how do I add to position now? Okay, if the stock does not close and pull back here, and find a new support level here with this Bollinger Band moving up and bounce off this line, this is the place where I'm going to add to my position. Okay, add to my position. If it close and traded higher and bounce off, retrace back into this region here, okay, all right, I will add to this position here, all right, but my core position is somewhere here. Okay, so my core position is somewhere here. Okay, so my dollar averaging is somewhere here. Okay, average price, purchase price of all the stock that I buy will be somewhere here. So if the stock pulls back to here, I'm out with zero damage. But if the stock continues to go up to 60 cents, I'm riding the wave. Okay, with two core position. One is the second position here, one position here, and maybe if it's 60 cents or dollar, I just sell one of the positions, and after that, continue to ride the next wave up. So this is how you trade the stocks. Okay, all right, now just watch this line. Okay, this line is important now, the 40-cent line. If it close above the 40 cent, close, I say again, close, you must close at 5 a.m., close above the 40 cent. I'm telling you that this stock is now going on this no man's land. Okay, the sky's the limit now. This is no man's land. Okay, there's no resistance at all here, and it will reach $1 very, very fast. So I stress again, those people who buy the stocks, make sure you set your take profit. Set your take profit to $3. This is the maximum that you can set at this point in time. Okay, so I have set everything to $3. So in case it spiked to $1 while I'm sleeping, okay, the stock is still in play. All right, if not, you just automatically sell at $1. And yes, I make money. I make 3 times my investment, but I want to make 6 times my investment and not 3 times my investment. So that's how this thing is going to be. All right, so make sure you set your take profit, okay, to $3 maximum. All right, that's it for this broadcast. Okay, all right, enjoy. If for those people who have not bought the stock, don't panic. Okay, there's another buy point somewhere. Okay, here or here. So just wait. And for those, in summary, for those people who bought, congratulations for your decision. Okay, now sit back, relax, sit on your hands, and concentrate on driving and keeping the $10 per day, and wait for the next buy point to add to your position. Okay, all right, so I look at it, this one, it is going to be likelihood that it close and move to the sky's the limit here. This is no man's land. All right, there is no resistance. There is no resistance because there's no trading history. People will continue to hold until something prints there and tells them that this is the resistance. So good luck. All right, I think certainly Christmas has came early for us. All right, thank you.